All right, so we have a listener who tunes into our videos, our podcasts, and I was talking to her, and she was explaining to me how she's a makeup artist, how she has worked for other companies, how she does facials, she teaches people how to do their wedding makeup, she teaches people how to take care of their hair, their skin, etc., etc., and she's worked at a lot of spas, and she has a couple individual clients, but she really wants to take what she's doing and create her own company out of it. What would you say is the starting point for someone who has their skill, who knows what they like to do, and now they want to make a company and a brand out of it? What would be the starting point for someone who wants to do something like that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people they'll get caught up in this first part.
Mm-hmm.
It is important. You got to have some kind of online presence.
Yep.
You just have to.
Yes, that's a great point.
Right. What I think a lot of people do, though, is they give up too soon. They make their Instagram, they get their logo done, they do all this, and they're like, no one's hiring me.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
So I think once you have that, you kind of have to brute force it a little bit.
Yep.
And there's so many ways you could do it. You could go after friends and family, right? Say like, hey, like I started this business. I'll hook you up for free. Give me a little shout out on your story, whatever. You could do something like that.
Right.
You could go on other pages that are in the area, and you could just start commenting on them.
Yep.
You could go to hashtag whatever your city is, and people who already have makeup on, like a lot of makeup on, or like, okay, they're into it. You could DM them, be like, hey, love your makeup, girl. Like, would love to have you by my studio. Like, on me, first rounder.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just
Yes.
stuff like that. We're just giving a lot of value, because then you start building a client base and making a name for yourself.
I think it's really important to know what your services are, know what you want to provide for people, and that can start on a smaller level of, okay, you do in-person facials, makeup lessons, and eyelash extensions. But then the fun part is you can scale that. You can teach people under you how to do that. And even bigger than that, you could start creating courses on here's how to get a natural look. Here's how to go all out for your wedding makeup. You can create content on YouTube or even create courses that you sell. So the avenues of ways to make money right now are so limitless, and it's really exciting. So I think it's really important if you're getting started, you have a skill that you really like. Maybe, like I said, you're a makeup artist. Maybe you are a photographer. I think it's important to know your skill, know what you offer, and then get your branding together. Create an Instagram profile, get someone to make a website for you, get a logo, and these things aren't that expensive. You can go on Upwork, pay a couple $100s to get it all done. So I think really knowing what you want to provide and then getting the branding together is the best way to start.
And then, we talk about this in our course and like finding partners, and a lot of that's focused on online businesses, but with something where it is more brick and mortar, more in person in the city.
Yes.
It's really important to just arbitrage, force your way into the local circles and start making a name for yourself.
Yes. And once you make a name for yourself, you are a successful brick and mortar business. You are filling up and really getting recognition from there. The sky's the limit, sell merchandise, create your own skincare line. Like I said, build a following on YouTube, get sponsors, collaborate with other people. I always am so supportive of anyone that wants to start their own business, especially if they found a way to make money with something that they're already passionate about. I think that is a great way to start, and the sky really is the limit. And the number one tip I would have is just to make sure, you're having fun. As entrepreneurs, it can be really easy to get overwhelmed with the endless list of
nonstop.
It never ends.
Never
You're always
ends.
going to want more clients, a better website, better content, a quicker turnaround time. There's always going to be more things that you can do. And since it's your business, you're going to care a fuck lot more than you would if you were working for somebody else. So have fun with it, and, just recognize that the potential really is limitless.